qua rồi, nay con hát đi.
Qua đó cũng có câu hạ luôn, qua có hạ.
Alright. So the first breakdown. Open your legs. This is exactly what we have done this morning with the knees before we do the rotation. Rotation with the circulate. So you open your knees about shoulder width. For you, you're tall than regular us. You may open a bit more than your shoulder width. You need to feel balance. Okay? But as you do the movement, you will feel yourself. So feel yourself free, feel free to open and close. For me, sometimes I open a little bit too. So feel yourself. Alright, inhale. And then exhale, bend your knees down. Put your back straight. In. And out. Rồi mình hít vô, đứng lên. Từ từ thở ra mình hạ xuống, rất là nhẹ. Cũng như là mình đang khởi động sáng. Hai chân song song bằng vai của mình. Tùy, nếu mình cảm giác mắt cân bằng mình có thể mở ra một chút, có khi có thể đóng ra chút. Tùy mỗi người, mà thường đó mình cần là mở ra chứ không phải đóng. Mà cũng có đóng. Alright, make sure the feet are parallel. And as you do, relax your knees. Keep the back straight at the same time. Keep it relaxed. If you don't feel balanced, try to figure out if you have to open more or close. Giữ cái lưng thẳng và vừa thư giãn. Tức là nếu cái lưng mình nó cong một chút là mình không xuống theo một chút, không cần. Thư giãn đầu gối, ráng cảm giác cái sự căng bằng ở trên hai cái chân của mình. Nếu không căng bằng thì nếu thấy hơi khó chịu, có thể phải mở ra một chút, đóng tùy. Okay. And out. So be careful, make sure your back is straight. When you fold a little bit, it means that it's already too low. So keep it there. And out. Right, so that's first breakdown, right? 1.1, actually number two. Number two, we start to look up like this. Actually, what happens when you do this? You're not looking up with your neck only. You're using your belly. Push a little bit out like this, so the body is a bit arching. Just a little bit. Don't force yourself. And as you do it, you might flex your spine a bit more, and you'll be able to bend a bit more, arch a bit more. Số 2 thì mình bắt đầu nhìn lên nhưng mà không phải dùng cái cổ hơi, có mà không có phải nguyên hoàn toàn cổ, mình dùng cái bụng của mình luôn, bụng mình đẩy ra một chút cho cái lưng của mình lên arch, nó cong ra làm sao thì nó dễ nhìn lên, rồi mình càng ráng thư giãn cái xương sống của mình càng hiểu, mình có thể đẩy ra thêm một chút. Okay, exhale, and then inhale, looking up, push the body out, arching, and then exhale, looking straight. Pull. Jab. Pull. Jab. Hai ống đầu gối. In, looking up. Push the belly out. And out. Relax your knees. In. Out. In. Try to breathe deeper and deeper. Ráng thở rất là sâu, càng thở sâu, vô, thở ra, in, out. And the final posture of this, if possible, you're looking straight up. Okay? First, you do about 45 degrees, and then a bit more until 90 degrees up. And out. But don't force yourself if not possible. Mục đích của mình cuối cùng là như thế này là mình lên thẳng luôn 90 độ, ở trong khoảng 45 độ, mình lên càng nhổ càng mình lên thẳng để phần cổ mình không bị căng. Make sure your neck is not tense, just relax. Very good. Now let's do number 3. Bây giờ bước số 3. And out, let's go a little bit lower, and this time you slide and then open it elbows up, but keep looking straight. And then inhale, push out, looking up, and then exhale. Slide your hands down, your thighs, and open the elbows up. Keep looking straight. Và đẩy lên hít vô. Thở ra, căng xuống, từ xuống, rồi mình giữ cái nhìn của mình thẳng. Cái lưng nó thẳng, nó gập xuống thôi một chút, nhưng mà nó không có cong, chưa có cong. Rồi thở ra, mở cái chỗ như vậy, slide xuống, hít vô. Thở ra, so the back is still straight. It might be folding a little bit. It's okay if you fold a bit your back, but keep it straight for now. Open the elbows, easier to lower yourself down. Inhale, and then exhale down. Open the elbows. Fold. Thở ra. Fold. Thở ra. Chị tên gì quên rồi? Chị Thu. Ok. Nhớ là để tay trên bắp đùi xuống, rồi mở cái chỗ ra. Vô, đẩy cái bụng ra, nhìn lên. Rồi thở ra, slide xuống, rồi mở cái chỗ, nhìn thẳng. Đó, mình thẳng xuống. Inhale, and then exhale. Vô. Thở ra. And you can do just that, and that's it. You don't need to teach more. According to your students, it'll be fine. And then inhale. Let's do the number 4 now. Break down number 4. We go a bit lower. Maximum is this. You don't want to go lower than that. And then we fold more, and then relax your neck. And suddenly what happened? Your spine is bent. Just now we fold our spine, our back, but now we bend our neck, our spine. Bring ourselves up. Inhale. And then exhale down, back straight. Fold, and then bend by relaxing your neck. Fold, đứng lên. Thở ra nhìn thẳng, giữ lưng thẳng, thư giãn. Rồi mình gập cái lưng xuống trước. Rồi từ từ cong cái lưng. Dùng cái cổ mình để cong cái lưng. Fold. So we use our neck in order to bend our spine. But we need to fold it first. Vô. Thở ra, mình cập cái lưng trước, xong mình có thể cong cái lưng. Mình sử dụng cái cổ của mình để cong cái lưng. Vô. Thở ra, and we start to feel how flexible our spine is becoming. Mình càng bắt đầu cảm giác cái xương sống của nó càng kéo. Như vậy, cảm giác rất là khỏe, rất là đã. We feel so wonderful because our spine becomes so flexible. In, out, in, out, in. Just this is already in the car. In. Out. Make sure you breathe very deep. Forceful breathing. And out. Nhớ mình phải thở rất là mạnh. Thở bò nhớ nha. Như là mình ngái. Rồi thở ra. Rồi chưa có làm cái âm thanh ngái. Rồi hít vô. Let's do number 5. Number 5, we keep moving down, and we slide our hands down, fully down. Bỏ tay xuống luôn, and then we open like this. Open the elbows as if you embrace. Open here. Như là đang đau lưng. Rồi từ từ đứng lên lại, and then take lower, let go, your hands are like this. And bring yourself up. And out, down. Slide the hands slowly down. Relax and then embracing movement. And bring yourself up. And then out. Xuống. Cho cái tay mình xuống luôn. Thư giãn cái tay mình rồi mình mở. Như là ôm. Rồi từ từ đứng lên lại. Tay của mình rất là thư giãn. Nặng. Hands so relaxed. And we can feel the heaviness on our hands. In. And out. At this point, when you do this movement here, this breakdown, you should feel the most relaxed when you're down. This is the part when you feel the most relaxed in the frog form. Là cho cái thể của con cóc đó, cái chỗ mình cảm giác cái sự thư giãn nhất đó là cái chỗ ở đây nè, chỗ dưới này. Đó. Thở ra. In. Very good. Let's move on to number 6. Number 6 is bring yourself up again. And number 6 is just the arm movement. Bring it up. And then out. Chỉ là cái thế cái tay của mình thôi. Bây giờ mình đẩy cái bụng ra. Push the belly out a little bit. And bring your arms up. And then out. Đẩy cái bụng ra một chút. Rồi từ từ đem tay lên. Cái quan trọng đó là phải stretch. Đem tay mình phải stretch lên. You need to stretch your arms up. And out. And because your body is arching backward, your arms is just the extension of your body. So it's a little bit arching too. It's not bending, it's arching a little bit, not much. If you're very flexible, it will arch more, but otherwise, it's supposed to be a stretching up. Full. Ra. Full. Ra. In. Make sure that you start with the fingers back to back like this, all the fingers back to back, not like this, not like this, like this, and make it so relaxed here. And when it's so relaxed, you should make a circle, natural circle. Cái tay của mình, nhóm tay của mình nó phải như vậy, mình nhấn như vậy chứ không cần nhấn nguyên cái tay bàn tay của mình, và không phải là nhóm tay của mình như vậy.
Mở cái cong.
Anh ra làm như vậy, ok? Rồi, rồi mình thư giãn tay của mình, nó phải làm vòng tròn. Nếu mình đem lên như vậy, nó không có cái gì, mình căng cái tay. Rồi đem lên vô đẩy bụng ra. Rồi thở ra. Push a little bit out and in. And then out. Push out a little bit in. And out. Let's now do 6.5. 6.5, inhale. And then exhale, bend your knees down. But keep your back straight like this. We're not doing the full version yet. In. And then out. So by doing this, we build ourselves and we learn, or you teaching to your student the folding point. This is the folding point where you cannot go lower. If you go lower, you fall. That's what we call folding point. Cái này đơn giản mình làm cái thế này đó cho cái học trò của mình đang học cái chữ folding point. Cái folding point là gì? Tức là nếu mình xuống thấp một chút đó mà cái chân mình nó cong á, nó bắt đầu gập xuống đó, tức là gọi là folding point. Cái chỗ mà mình níu xuống thêm một chút là mình sẽ bị cong. Alright. Cái quan trọng đó khi mình xuống mình phải giữ cái đường thẳng. The key point of this movement is that we want to build people as they do the frog, is to keep the back, the spine straight when they go down. lot of people, when going down, they bend our back right away. We don't want to do that. We want to keep it straight first. Okay? And think about it. Why? I will ask you why. So think about it. But don't stress too much. Follow the path. Alright, and then let's do number 7. Number 7, up like this, down, and then fold, and then relax, bend your spine, relax your neck, with hands and fingers back to back, and bring yourself up. So it's almost a full version without tiptoe and without the speed, fast speed, not yet. In. Tức là số 7, breakdown số 7 là cũng như là đang làm cái người thế, nhưng mà học phương nhóm chữ lớn. Rồi 2 nữa là cái speed, không cần đi lên nhanh liền. In. Back straight, fold, and then relax your neck, bend your spine. Lưng thẳng xuống, từ chập cái lưng xuống. Cổ, còn cái lưng xuống. And now number 8, which is a complete form of fast and tiptoe in. Tiptoe at the very last moment. In. In. Remember to stretch your arms, arching. Go. 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 In. 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 Okay, last one. In. Very good. And then inhale, go. Fold in. And exhale, let go. Relax your thighs, your knees, your legs. So relax your shoulders, arms, and hands, and neck. Whole body relaxed. Don't worry, don't worry. Just vai, 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 vai. Mình cũng không có phải thở nhẹ. How you feel? You do it? Yes. Alright. How you feel? How you feel? Good. Good. Have you learned this? Yes. You already mastered it, right? Before.
No, I've been given it. I have not mastered.
Alright. Do you have any questions? 不说好友. No? Easy, right? Easy to learn, easy to teach afterward. So now how about we write down the breakdowns, right? And you will tell me what to do because I already forgot. Already forgot.
Chưa nó dễ hơn.
Alright, so what's the first one? Số 1 là gì? If you can read, then you have the answers right here. Up and down movement. Yeah, very good. How do you know that? Oh, your eyes is so good. It's so cute. Get bend knees. If you want, I can send you the file. In my file, I give more details on how to do it. Okay?
Yes, please.
What is number 2? But you write down so that you have the memory. Number 2, what is it? So first one is on arching back, looking up and arching back. Okay. Number 3. All right. I don't want you to say anymore. So we're here, right? Doing this one. It's number 3. Số 3 là cái gì? Cái này số 1, right? Rồi. Số 2 mình cong ra sao? Arching rồi nhìn lên. Rồi số 3 number 3 hand folding, slightly folding down. Slightly folding down and open the elbows. Very good. I'm trying to look at my slightly going down. Elbows. Okay. Number 4. Number 4, do you remember number 4?
You bend forward, you relax your head, let your neck go over and arch your back.
Exactly. So we fold, we completely fold and bend our spine, our back, right? By using our neck. Okay. almost there, almost there.
Arms go down to the ground.
Arms going down. Yes. So we could call this movement embracing, embracing. Okay, and number 6 is the arm movement. Okay, so we stretch up. Number 7. Oh, actually we have a 6.5. Remember that? 6.5. If you have a 6.5 or 1.1, 1.2 and all that, is me. I add on. It's the unofficial thing. Whatever number is here is the official from China. Okay? So whatever 6 point or whatever point something is me who add on. Whatever is the round number is the master, the official teaching from the master. Okay? 6.5. 6.5, then we actually combine this and this one here, right? Looking upward, like this, and going down. Looking up and going down with the arm front. Up and down. Up and down. Right? So combine number 2 and number 6. Now, number 2 and 6 and 5. 6 and 5. Two and 5. Okay. And then number 7.
That is 2 and 6.
Huh?
I think 2 and 6, right? 6 is our movement.
Oh yeah, you're right. Number 2 and 6, sorry. 2 and 6. 2 and 6. Number 7. So 摆一摆一。
No, but not use the 6.
Right, almost complete form.
Almost.
Almost complete form.
But
So
not
we
tiptoe.
can say almost complete form.
Without
No,
the,
Let me see what I say
without the
in here.
tiptoe.
You go tiptoe.
Without tiptoe and the speed, right?
Yeah, no tiptoe and speed.
So I say whole movement. Without speed and tiptoe. Alright? And number 8, complete form. Okay? Up and down. The reason why we have this first breakdown is so that people can find the balance, prepare themselves. Sometimes you don't know, you just spray out like this and we do the form, we find imbalance because we from the beginning we don't think, we don't feel ourselves. So find our balance here. Okay? So you do it, and then you need to bend your knees and relax your knees. And then for some people they might open more, they may close. For some people they open the V shape, they bring it back into this parallel. Alright? So it's an opportunity to check out our posture actually. Sometimes when we do the whole form and we see all the mistakes, we want to correct people, we say all kind of stuff, too many. By doing the breakdown, we can just focus on one single thing and fix it easier right at the beginning instead of waiting until we do the whole form. Okay? Find our balance. Looking up, arching our back. So we start to actually flex our spine. We start to flex our spine. Okay. So if we go into the meaning, I can talk about it later. We're slightly going down and open our elbows. That's the third step. Like this here. Why we do this? Because we want to emphasize so much into the back, the spine. Keep it straight. Even if we're going down, we're not bending it. We are folding the back. So, do you know why we do that? We want to emphasize so much on the back, keep it straight and fold instead of bending right away. Sometimes we do this here, and we bend like this right away, instead of going straight, and then fold, and then bend. Do you know why? Anyone who can answer this? It means that you understand the whole thing of the frog, only. That is good already. Tức là mình muốn cái số 3 mình chu cái con cái lưng và mình chỉ gập xuống thêm một chút cái gập cái lưng xuống chút thôi, chu cái con gập xuống. Cái này là để rất emphasize, chú ý đến cái chuyện đó rất là quan trọng cho cái đúng phải không? Ai cũng có học đó nhớ lưng thẳng trước rồi mình gập xuống rồi mình cong cái lưng xuống. Mà mình chỉ làm thôi mà không biết tại sao. Ai biết tại sao?
Lại folding point.
Folding point, yes. Không đau lưng, okay, good answers. So two answers. One is to learn the folding point. It is. And the other one is not harm our back. Good answers too, but it's not the key point. Anyone? Open up the third chakra. I won't say no, but it's not the key point. So here I would say emphasize on keeping the back straight. Okay. Straight, I don't mean like this, but if it's fold like this, it's still straight, one line. Okay. I'm not giving the answer yet. I'll make you think about it. All right. So next one, completely fold. See, now we completely fold, and then bend our back by using our neck. As we use our neck here, do like this, right? This is you cannot bend. You can bend like this, but as long as your neck is not bent and relaxed, you cannot totally bend your spine. So we use that. Okay. So ultimately, at the end, we want the back totally bend. Okay, totally bend. So that's the answer. We want the back totally bend. Because if you bend it right away, you might not bend your back totally. Right? By folding from the waist, you fold first, you prepare yourself to bend. See, when you bend, then you stretch. You actually bend and stretch the whole spine from the coccyx up to the neck right here. Okay? Because the front, we're talking about the first level, right? The first chakra, the first center of energy, which is right at the level of the coccyx, right there, the coccyx area. So you want to fold first to the waist, and then relax your neck to bend and stretch your spine from the coccyx. Remember that. That's the key point. Hiểu không? Tức là mình muốn cho cái lưng nó thẳng để chi? Thì nếu mình cong liền á, chưa chắc là mình cong nguyên cái lưng của mình là một, và hai nữa mình không có thể stretch, mình không có thể giãn cái lưng nguyên cái lưng của mình từ xương cùng. Hai cái là mình fold nó gập xuống trước, rồi từ từ mình tha lỏng mình cong xuống đó, thì chắc chắn là mình sẽ kéo giảm xương sống từ xương cùng đến cái cổ. Alright? That's the key point. Alright, so we want to wide, keeping the back straight, stretch, and bend, boxes. COCCYX. Yes. Okay. Number 5, arms relax and bracing the lower part movement. This one is to build awareness of the complete relaxation. This is the part where in the front you feel the most relaxed when you're down here. Remember, when you do the frog, all the forearm form is about yin and yang, the balance between the two forces, the two opposites. So as soon as you get to the lowest point, where you're so relaxed, boom, you have the force. That's why you jump high, fast, strong. The strong and the totally relaxed. Right? As soon as you have the other polarity, just like electricity, we get to one to the other polarities, right? Plus and minus, that's it. You have to get to the lowest part, the minus, the most minus, so relaxed, and then boom, strength up, the power up. Okay? So here, build the awareness. Relaxation. Okay. Arm movement only. Stretch up. So we be aware of the extension. The arm is not bending like this. A lot of people won't bend like this. And by bending like this, you do a movement is like a spoon movement, catapult movement. By doing this, you actually break your spine. Okay, so when we go up, it's a straight line up. Bring yourself up, see my hands. A straight line up. And what makes my arms arching is because my body is arching. So the arms is the extension of my body, nothing else. So extend arms is I'm stretching up. Okay? So understand that the arm is the expansion of our body. Combined right here, 2 and 6. So we emphasize on the folding point. Easy, right? You can memorize that, right? The whole movement without speed. Okay, this one is to prepare this is the preparation for the full form before we get. Okay, and then the full complete form right there. Alright. Any questions on this so far? 嗰個可以哦，佢睇喐皮講，我佢喐佢啊。Is this helpful or not at all?
Yes,
Yes, it is. So this is the physical part. We haven't talked about the mental part. I don't know if you're interested on the mental part.
Yes.
Yes, mental part here. Up and down movement. Looking straight here. Up and down. I'm actually lowering myself down, changing my view. Change my view. From down to up. But this down and up is made by my legs. And the legs is the bottom part, is all the part here. So cut your body here, subconsciousness and the consciousness part here. So we actually slowly go down to our subconsciousness. Not deeply yet, but we are starting to accept it. We are actually starting to recognize it. It's right there. It's there. We know ourselves, not yet deep yet. We don't want to rush ourselves. We don't want to be violent. We don't want to shock ourselves. Slowly, gradually, bring ourselves down. And be aware of our feelings. That's why we need to relax. By relaxing that part, then we accept more. When we get really deep, do not be afraid of it. No fear. Okay? Looking up and arching back. So this, we start to lower ourselves down, right? Looking up is connecting ourselves with heaven. Heavenly principle. So we breathe in, we take all the goodness into our lungs, into our body actually. We inspire ourselves with heaven. principle so that we can actually solve our issues down, deep down here. So we connect ourselves actually heaven and earth. We prepare ourselves by looking up to the highest principle, heavenly principle. And we know ourselves down and then we can see clearly our shadows down here, more clear. Okay? Slowly going down and open ourselves. So this is just a continuum. We go deeper. And we're not afraid. We're so clear about it. We prepare for it. Going down like this. Okay? And then completely fold and bend our back. Now we totally relax. And this body language is so wonderful because we need to totally relax ourselves then. Relaxation means let go. But let go also means openness. So by being so low in the deepest part of our subconsciousness, to the darkest place, but still but yet we're so relaxed from the whole spine, which means our whole life, spine, our lives. It means that we're so free. We're not stuck. And that's how we can raise up that energy from all along the spine, all the centers right here. Okay? And this one is extension of this one here, right? Arms embracing. And now we embrace. Embracing is so wonderful. Not only that you relax, but you can embrace. Embrace. And that's what we say right and wrong one. Because you know how to embrace it. You're not rejecting it. You're not, excluding anything. You embrace all, include everything. Because for you at that moment, it's all the same. And arms movement only. Arms movement is only really completely connect ourselves. And the arms is the action. We connect, we totally act out of it. And the connection here, this is also the acting out. When we act out, it means that we are connect with people. Here we connect with heaven. And we take that heavenly principle to nature and reach out to all the people with gentleness outside of this. Okay? So we connect with heaven, but we also connect with people and we connect with our subconsciousness, our darkness, our shadows. So we improve ourselves. And then step 2 and 6, this one is just to emphasize the holding point. It's just me here. So no meaning. What is me? No meaning. Okay. Number 7, so we are about to prepare ourselves to the complete form. That's about it. You got it? All right now? Yes? Remember this. All right, I'm going to erase and we're going to start now. Có hiểu không? Ai cũng có dịch không? Chị tên gì quên rồi? Quyên Hải, Quyên. Alright, I remember that. Nhưng mà chữ Quyên này nghĩa gì có chữ gì mà cho nó dễ nhớ không? Duyên này chuyển. Duyên chuyển. Nhưng mà duyên này chuyển. Yeah. Nhưng mà không hiểu cái chữ đó. Alright, now we try to remember the name. Okay. Số 1, I'm going to translate what I just said. Okay. Số 1 lên xuống máu. Lên xuống thì mình bắt đầu lên xuống mình tinh thần mình thấy được. Mình lên mình xuống. Tầm nhìn của mình đó, thay đổi. Mình xuống cũng như là xuống tới đâu. Mình dùng cái chân của mình, cái chân này cái chân của tiềm thức. Tiềm thức phải không? Subconscious là tiềm thức. Mình sử dụng chứ không phải xuống cái thân của mình, xuống cái tiềm thức của mình. Mình xuống như vậy mình xuống, hạ xuống rất là nhẹ. Phải hoàn toàn xuống liền. Mình xuống thấp liền á. Mình có thể bị rất là sợ. Bốn chân khối của mình không chịu, khó chịu. Mình từ từ thôi rất là nhẹ. Đó, mình lên lại, thoải mái lại rồi xuống lại. Mình chắc mình nói thôi, rất là nhẹ như vậy. Số 2 á, up and down, arching back. Thì cái này mình sử dụng mình connect, mình liên hệ với cái thuyết của cao nhất của vũ trụ. Đó như vậy. Đó mình thấy mình hít vô, mình cảm giác rất là khỏe, rất là mạnh mẽ. Mình xuống mình ba mình xuống thêm một chút, mình mở cái cổ chỗ mình có thể đi thẳng lên một chút, đó cái này cái extension mình có thể thấy chắc là dễ hơn. Alright, rồi từ từ mình gập cái lưng xuống, mà cong cái đầu xuống, cái xương sống nó hoàn toàn thư giãn, mình thư giãn nó stretch từ cái xương cùng nhau, xương cùng cái sự sống của mình, xương sống, cái sự sống, cái sự sống của mình, thành ra mình xuống như vậy mình thư giãn rất là tự tại, tức là mình xuống thấp rồi á, mà mình không có bị sợ hãi nữa, mình tự tại, mình thư giãn, tức là cái sự khai mở, nó rất là hay. Rồi xong á, số 5 nó cũng hay. Ở đây xuống, ôm một tí, ôm lại bao nhiêu, mình thấy được, thấy mà mình tự tại, thật là tốt. Nhưng mà cái action cái tay, không thể ngôn ngữ của cái tay là action là gì? Wow. Mà cái khẩu cái nói nó ở đây thì phù hợp nhất, thì phù hợp nhất là gì? Đó là mình có thể ngôn ngữ của cái khẩu. Ok, rất là hay. Rồi xong á, thì mình chỉ làm cái tay thôi, cái tay nó cũng là hay. Mình đem lên đó, tức là mình liên hệ cái action của mình liên hệ lên luôn. Action đó là mình muốn đưa lên cái con đường đó, tức là mình thay đổi, mình đi tập nhận, không tập đơn đi thiền, hoặc là tập đơn hoặc là lại phải cái gì đó. Cái action, the goodness, making goodness. When you do this, is the action of making goodness, reaching up. You may see, you may learn, you may understand, but you need to act, you need to do it with your body, with your mind. This is the connection that you really make. Okay, you might just connect with your eyes by looking at it. It's not enough. It's good, but acting is even better. And then you share it out. Okay. Thật ra cái tay là cái action, bởi vì cái tay ở ngoài tức là mình liên hệ ra ngoài, liên hệ người, liên hệ với trời, liên hệ với vũ trụ, và liên hệ với cái người, liên hệ với vũ trụ của mình. Alright. And then mình combine cái này là gì chấm gì đó là không có gì. Alright, that's my add-on. No meaning here. And then you can put meaning, but you don't need to talk about it. Rồi số 7, rồi số 8 là như thế. Alright, được không? Dễ ha? Và có ý nghĩa cũng hay ha? Hay ha? Alright. Alright, have you learned the mantra, the philosophical meaning of all the movement? You have you teach? Yes? So what is this?
I'm not guaranteed they remember.
Huh?
I'm not guaranteed they remember.
It's okay, you can say with your own words. Okay, so this one is rights and wrong or one, right? Rights and wrong or one, and then yes, wonderful. That's instant access to the truth, to the highest principle, and then engage with the world with gentleness, gently engage with the world. Cái là thì hy vọng nhất, đón nhận chân không, nhẹ nhàng cảm thấy. Alright, meaning very easy. We already say it. With this, you already know more or less the meaning. Right or wrong or one means that sometimes this is the first, right? And the one animal, not counting the heaven form yet. On the first one, because all the form is in sequence, logical sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're not taking the frog from the last and whatever. It is right on his place on number 1 form. Number 1, it means that it's the first stage of our life. The first thing that you are working on to build yourself up is one. This is the foundation for the second. Second is the foundation for the third, and so on and so forth. So the first one is a time when you are so deep down, the lowest part of yourself, coccyx area, not part yet. And we say that when you're born, actually not born yet, but the fetus, the first chakra that it opens up is the first chakra actually, the earth one, right? So this is the very first, is when you're born. But this is also the time of your life, of our lives, that sometimes, at least once in our life, we all get depressed, right? We say the image of the frog is the one that is deep down in the well, deep of the well. And that is the metaphor of our depression, of the part where we're so down. And that time, we don't want to do anything. We just lock ourselves, and then even we may have friends and then relatives that want to help us. They say, oh, you should go out and all that. We don't even have that force to go out. We can't think about it. We're just so down, so low, so depressed. That moment of our life. We at least all have that one time, right? And we never want to go back there, right? All of us, we did, right? So at that moment, we reject everything. We just don't want anything. And then suddenly, when we look up, there's a small ray of light. And then, for the frog, the image of the frog, right? When you look up, see the rays of light. And it's not big, it's very tiny dot. Because everywhere is dark. And the only difference is that small tiny dot. And the frog because he never seen what's up there, what's there, he misunderstood and he say, oh, this is something, object, something I can take and hold. So, like anyone, curiosity just jump out. Try to take it, get it, right? So, anyway, what happens is that when the frog jump out and they tend to catch that object, the frog discovered that he cannot catch it, he discovered a whole new world. The brain at that moment is shifted to 380 degrees, completely shifted. The time when we decided to get out of our depression, the time something happened, something just happened, suddenly our brain totally changed. We changed our life. We totally changed. We shift 380, 60 degrees. And that moment is because we started to understand right and wrong, just one. At that time, we accept, we embrace what's right and wrong with ourselves. Sometimes we're so hard on ourselves that we just cannot accept the mistakes we have, that part of the darkness that we have. And when we realize that everyone the same, we're not perfect. We're not perfect. So we have to embrace our darkness. And some other people, they have goodness, but they're so hard. They still don't accept the goodness they have. So we have to accept and embrace our goodnesses and our darknesses. And at that very moment, boom, you don't need to crawl up to get there. Just instant, you get out of it. The brain changes, boom, 360 degrees. Remember that? Is that right? At that moment, you start to, hey, why? Why am I just, I don't need to. I just have to step out. It's okay. It's okay, actually. Right? Bây giờ sao? Thì khi hợp nhất phải rất là hay. Lúc đầu trong cuộc đời của mình, mỗi cái thế của cả cuộc đời một hai ba bốn đó, cái một có là cái sự cân bằng, cái căn bản của số 2, số 2 là căn bản của số 3 như vậy. Chứ không phải là lấy cái số 1 không có phần đem lên không. Nó có cái logic của nó. Đấy, số 1 là cái bước đầu của trong cuộc đời của mình. Tức là lúc mà mình sinh đó, lúc bé phải có số 1. First stage of our life. Nhưng mà trong cuộc đời của mình đó, lúc bé mình quên cái lúc đó mình làm được. Nhưng mà trong cuộc đời của mình cái một lần depression đến cái một độ là mình không có muốn làm lên, mình chỉ nằm xuống chờ đặt chân. That's it, that's the truth. Không muốn làm hết, con thân hoặc là bạn bè muốn kéo mình ra để giúp mình không muốn. Đây mình không có accept. Rồi lúc mà mình bắt đầu mình lên rồi á, thì nó instant tức là tự nhiên mình lên ở được tối nhập trong không, nhập là rất là nhanh. Tại sao? Lúc đó mình chấp nhận bao nhiêu, chấp nhận gì? Chấp nhận là trong cái người của mình nó có cái chuyện tốt và cái chuyện xấu. Hai có chuyện tốt chuyện xấu hết. Nhưng mà mình không có chấp nhận, chưa có chấp nhận. Mà khi mà chấp nhận rồi á, bao nhiêu nữa, bao nhiêu mình tự nhiên, right? Thành ra tự nhiên khi hợp nhất như vậy, boom, nhảy lên, đúng là trên không. So when you get up there, you reach up to the highest principle, right? Very interesting. You don't stay up there. You gently go back down and you share out gentleness. What does it mean? It means that when you reach up, when you go to the mountain, you put your flag in, and then it's so cold, you just go down. This is a good joke. When you go up high, you need to go back down. That's the logic of it. But It's no meaningful to just stay up there and go down. But what is meaningful about gently go down like this and share is because whatever you have reached, because the true nature, the nature that we see, the nature we see here, does not force us to do anything. We see that truly us as human beings, we actually harm a lot, and the nature just stay there, and sometimes it might feel over, but it doesn't right away or catch us and then destroy us. No. The nature is a nature, it doesn't harm. So whatever truth you have discovered and whatever you want to share, you just share with gentleness. Sometimes some people they discover something so well for themselves that they want to force everybody else to follow the same path. And that's not what the nature is about. It's not. Tại sao đúng là chân không mình đạt được cái state đó, cái tướng nhạc chân không cái là rất là cao. Tiếng Anh mình không có dám nói cái chuyện cao, mà tiếng Việt á chân không là cao lắm, cao siêu, phải không? Mình cao siêu rồi á, nhiều người thì xong rồi tự nhiên đạt được gì đi ra ngoài cái bắt buộc tất cả mày phải như là lại bắt buộc mình phải lại hoặc là cái gì đó. Thực ra chân không á, chân tâm á, nó không bắt buộc ai, nó rất là nhẹ nhàng chia sẻ, và ai muốn đi theo thì tốt, ai không muốn đi theo cũng là tốt, không có khác. So whoever wants to follow you is good. If you don't want to follow you, it's good. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. So first form is so interesting because it already tells you the whole story of all the 10 forms. It's just like a story. All the 10 forms is a story. We start with the intro. The frog is the intro. You need to embrace yourself, good and bad. That's how you're gonna discover the truth. Once you discover it, you share it so gently, with gentleness. So basically the whole story is there. That's it. Tức là con khoai trang không thật nó cũng là cái lịch sử, cái câu chuyện, mà cái câu chuyện đó, cái thế thứ nhất là cũng là cái intro là gì? Giới thiệu. Trong cái giới thiệu thường essay, cái essay giới thiệu là bắt đầu là mình đã nói tất cả hết rồi, ngắn, nhưng mà từ từ trong mỗi thế là mình sẽ vô cái detail rất là kỹ. Alright, so the first is just the intro, and then as we go to the form, we go to the details of the story. Right? Are you interested on this?
Yes.
10 forms of integral Tai Chi? Yes, you are. Have you paid enough? Alright, any questions so far? Có câu hỏi gì không?